burn, pretty rusty there at periods, wasn't it? Was that just a combination of the conditions, 4 weeks off, that sort of thing? And you must be happy that they got through the other side.
Yeah, I think that second half was superb. The first half was obviously a little bit difficult there. We turned a number of balls over and failed to chase the breakdown as hard as we normally do. Pretty emotional week for the guys, particularly the guys coming out of the test arena with the disappointment, a 6-day turnaround from that game. We had one training run this week and we didn't do any breakdown or defensive work, so I think that first half was really a bit of a training run to find their feet, and the second half they got it all together.
Emotional week in terms of just the drain of coming out of a tough test series loss.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, and a bit of disappointment out of Mauritius, although the boys didn't show that. But I think just coming back together, it was emotional for the guys losing the test match, and then I think it was a happy emotion when we all came back together. There was certainly a lot of energy in the group on Monday, but like I said, we only had the one training run on the Wednesday, so we had to be a bit careful. The boys have gone through a tough campaign there and haven't really had a break, so we're lucky that we got through this game.
No, you only like to talk in the cliche of a week at a time, but that puts the pressure back on the Waratahs, doesn't it? Just gives you that extra little bit of breathing room.
I guess our goal is pretty internal at the moment, so we're focused on putting a performance out on the paddock, and it was a bonus tonight to get the 3-try advantage there. We haven't had many this year, so we sort of spoke earlier in the week about the importance of winning the game and the importance of winning the next 3 games. And like we say every week, the cliche is if we get a bonus point, it's a bonus.
Benny Hine, what's out there? But did you get an update on what he's done? Or?
No, not yet. He's just rolled his ankle, so we'll just have to sort of wait, see how he pulls up overnight, and make a further assessment tomorrow.
Is there anyone, do you think you have to bring someone else into the squad, obviously?
We brought Oki in this week. Dean?
Yep. Michael's injured.
Yeah, Dean's got the hair. Michael's injured. We brought Dean Oakman Hunt in this week. And he did the warm-up with us. He did captain's run. So, I guess that's worked out quite well, that we've got a local player here who's talented enough to play Super Rugby, so he might get an opportunity next week.
Does much need to change over this next week? I mean, obviously, dusted out the cobwebs that first half, second half a bit more impressive. Is there much that needs to change before we go to Auckland?
I think just working out our combinations. So we lost our shape in attack, multi-phase out there tonight in that first half, but we were much better in the second half in all aspects of the game, chasing the breakdown, defensive shape, attacking shape, and set piece stuff. So we're only going to be better for it. It's a matter of getting a bit of consistency at training and making sure we're ticking off the areas of the game that we need to tick off.
Any of the other guys you're expecting back next week, Joey?
Joey's there or thereabouts. He was. He trained with the boys this week. He's still a little way off, I'd say. We're not going to rush that one. We're going to make sure that he gets back to full health before we push him out there, because our wingers are doing a fantastic job. We had Andrew Smith come back this week. He had a little cameo there for 7 minutes. I don't think he touched the ball, but there's a lot of confidence in Andrew. James Dargaville was superb tonight, I think, with ball in hand. Nigel Arwong again had a really strong game. Lausi Taliuli came on and scored another try. So there's good depth in the wing position at the moment. These boys are doing a fantastic job.
Braz, how did you feel like the game flowed out there once you found your groove? Did it just feel like you picked up where you left off a month ago?
We probably felt a bit frustrated in that first half. We probably expected things to just happen, and the Reds put a lot of pressure on us at breakdown, and we're quite physical as well, and probably shocked us a little bit. And then it was good to get in the groove that second half and start to put some points together, and our set piece started to function a little bit better as well. So we got lost a little bit, as Benny was saying, in the multi-phase stuff. we just got to be better there, and it will come with just more training time.
Sets up the next couple of weeks, doesn't it? Just I guess you're not on the back foot now. You control your own destiny now for the next few weeks, I guess.
It's something we've sort of spoken about, and all the cliches are there. You know, take it a week at a time. But we probably haven't thought about setting anything up. It's just about we're glad we get a sort of full week now to train better and prepare better for the next game, and that's all we can do.
No, the bonus point is, like, obviously you just want to win first and stuff. It's nice to have. When you got that 2 tries up, and was it a real focus to try and go for that, get the 3-try gap and make sure they didn't close it again?
No, not really. We just sort of spoke about getting our game going, you know, and building some rhythm. And if the tries were coming off the back of that, and luckily they did, you know, we boys stuck at it, played at the right end of the field, and put some pressure on, which was good.
When you having Thomas come off the bench, quite a bit of a spark playing there, is that something you might look to do in the next couple of weeks?
That'll be a selection headache. I thought Joey Powell was superb. That first half was really difficult, greasy conditions, and we couldn't get momentum, and it certainly wasn't Joey's fault. It was a little bit of drop ball here and there, and we had one really long passage or 2 really long passages, and it was tough on Joey to get through those passages. But if you have a look at the work that he got through, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with how well he played, both in attack and defence. Thomas was good. I think he, that's the beauty of Thomas's game. He can get on the field, and he's very good around the ruck. But equally, for Joey's first Super Rugby game, that was pretty sharp.
Super Rugby start.
Yeah, what did I say?
First Super Rugby game.
Not start.
Just a quick word on Heine from a player's perspective, like a guy who's worked pretty hard to get that chance, and then last 4 minutes, like it's not a great way for him to start off.
And that was really disappointing to see sort of his reaction in the change room as well after the game. To only get 4 minutes when he's worked so hard and really proved himself from pre-season, and that's the kind of player he is. You know, he just grinds it out and just constantly seeks improvement. And we really felt for him. I looked on the screen and saw how he got injured, and it was disappointing to see him go off after 4 minutes with his family down and everyone that supported him and backed him the whole way. Just the nature of footy as well. You know, that's injuries come and go, but really feel for him.